Never going to be a time when you're totally in control.
Why
Life
not?
is a constant struggle.
I don't see why black
no,
people can't be totally in control of their destiny.
Oh, only if you struggle and fight for it.
Well, that's what it's all about.
But you got to fight with your head as well as with your fist or with your gun.
Well, maybe,
I think that all wars involve fighting on every level.
That's
you see,
right.
Politics is warfare without bloodshed, and warfare is politics with bloodshed.
Yeah.
including white people.
Well, hello, everybody. I hope you probably hearing a lot of crazy noise, but I am so glad that you came by to check it out. If you check out the replay, thank you very much. I'm going to get right into this because I find it important let's take a look at the facts. Let's find out what really happened, what's going on, and how does that affect our community? Because it does. Because I want to send a shout out to the families of Keith Porter, Veronica Martinez, and of course, Miss Good, Renee Good. So again, I want to get into the meat of it, as as it pertains to the injustice of it. That is my biggest concern. If we are in a place where, whether they're off duty or on duty, they taking people's lives, and that right there is really scary, right? Because if we live in this country, we can't pretend as though this doesn't affect us. We are being targeted. Hello, welcome, Daryl. Thank you for coming through. Hello. Birmingham, Alabama. Hey. I got people in North Carolina. I got people in Alabama, but I don't know where they at in Alabama. Welcome. So again, we are going to talk about these three individuals and how ICE is handling it and has handled it. I got some clips I'm gonna show, and but not of Miss Good. That's been everywhere. I do not want to see that woman's life being taken again. But you guys have seen that one. That's the most recent one. Now, Keith Porter was taken out of here December 31st. Where was the info? So I'm definitely going to be following what is going on this year. I'll just tell you in advance, my channel will probably be way more political this year than it's ever been. So because I am a politic person and I do believe in assisting our community as well as educating what's happening in the world. So we're going to get into it, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to talk about Keith Porter, okay? I do have some clips for us. And that is, it's truly important that, we talk about the things that are affecting our community that have a bigger impact than knowing my body count. Just being petty, y'all. Just being petty. Because I can't. I just get so tired of arguing with folk, Lord. I just want to argue and yell. You like, damn, this how you talk to women? That's it. Say, I'm done. I don't want to do that. 2026, that's over with. We done with it. Yelling at me. All right, guys. So let me get into this. I'm going to show y'all a couple of things that I found. And like I said, they did a few stories on him. So we're gonna get into that. There it is. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get into the story. There's just been so many. I'm gonna use the one young lady I like. Her name is Ashley B. So we're gonna talk about that and get into it. Hey, Frida Green, what's up? All right, we're gonna play this clip, the first one, and then go from there. Please feel free to hit the link if that's what you so deem to do. Because after I show the clips, we can talk about it. I definitely want to get into that part of it if anyone is interested. All right, let us go in here. All right. Fair use, fair use. Let me get her up here. Okay. I'm going to try to make it bigger. I hope everybody can see it. Hold on, let me see. Well, mainly, I really want you guys to just hear what's happening. Okay, here we go.
I need to unpack this in a way that doesn't lose the human at the heart of it. I'm not interested in debating whether ICE is complicated and every officer is good or bad. Because when ICE embeds itself into everyday life and neighborhoods, and that very presence kills a man who wasn't even their target, we have to talk about what that actually means, not what that might mean hypothetically. So let's talk about Keith Porter, and let's do it gently, because this is a human life that we're talking about. Keith Porter was a 43-year-old father of two who was shot and killed by an off-duty ICE agent on New Year's Eve in Northridge, California. That's a man with children. A girl dad, no less.
Yeah.
Someone whose daughters now have to go through life without him. That's a real loss, not a talking point. Keith wasn't being detained by ICE. He wasn't a part of an immigration operation. He wasn't someone ICE had a warrant for. He wasn't even on ICE's radar. Yet an off-duty ICE officer inserted himself in a situation that he never should have been in. And it ended with Keith's life being taken. Now, from what I've read, ICE agents do go through training. Questionable, but training. It's not designed for community police response. So when an ICE agent off duty decides that they're the one to respond in a moment that's not immigration enforcement context, you have a mismatch, right? You have enforcement training, not community safety training. You have authority, not discretion. You have orders and compliance, not judgment and empathy. That mismatch is deadly. And it's also why we saw the killing of Renee Good in Minneapolis, a 37-year-old mother and writer who was shot 3 times in the face by an ICE officer. That shooting has sparked nationwide protests, and local leaders called for accountability after video contradicted the official narrative. 2 different people, 2 different cities, same structural problem. Not one bad moment. A system that is built without limits or accountability, and without a real delineation from things like local law enforcement and community crisis response. Whatever the legal narratives are, whatever self-defense language gets used, whatever DHS says, a father is gone. His family is grieving. That's the price humans pay when an agency that wasn't designed for everyday civilian moments starts acting like it is.
Yeah.
And until people start asking, why are ICE agents, especially off-duty, involved in situations that call for trained community response? Why is there so little accountability when someone dies? When someone gets murdered? None of this gets resolved. Keith didn't die because he was a threat. He died because enforcement power without proportional limits got used in a moment that it never should have been in. That's the structural truth, and honestly, that's why this keeps happening. Okay, I need to unpack this.
Right on, sis. I'm with it. Let me stop sharing this. We got another one. I cannot tell you that I'm not affected or it has not been affecting me watching what's happening around us. They're going into Black neighborhoods. They're not doing this somewhere else. We are being targeted. And even those other cultures that happen to be Black that are within Black cultures. We've gotten to the place where we're just a little too lax on what's coming down the pike. Like, these people want, like, really and truly, which I'm going to dive into it. But these people that are in charge truly want to see Black and brown people in distress or not being a part of it. And I'm like, and then you have people of other cultures that are in administrative positions going, we want a country that looks like me. So let me go. I don't want to get too far off because I want to talk about Veronica Martinez. She's the last one that I had looked up. I've got mad information, but I don't want to overload it. So we just gonna take a look at that. And also too, his daughter, he put out, put out a message, and I'm gonna play it. I'm trying not to cry. I'm gonna tell you, it is very emotional for me because I believe in people's rights. I believe in what we've been told as far as what this means, but I also know that it's very different for us and them. Welcome, Cleo. Welcome.
Hi.
Miss Cleo.
Thank you.
Cleo.
Hello.
She up.
Hey, girl.
What's up, sis? Thank you
Hey.
for coming through. Did you get to see the video?
Your niece is
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I did see the video.
Okay.
Hey, Cleo.
What did
Hi,
you
Ellie.
Come on, girl. I'm trying to do
It's
this.
purple, damn it.
Anyway, what do you think about what you just saw?
It's heart-wrenching, and it's sad, because you got these and and I quote thugs with guns, because they're
They are
not
so,
that's what they was, if it was the other way around, that's what the narrative would
baby.
play. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
calling it
Mm-hmm.
like it is.
Right.
They're thugs with guns. These crazy people that are gun trigger happy, no type of real training, and
Mm-hmm.
just bloodthirsty and hateful for
And then they
no
got the
reason.
nerve to be out of shape. I'm sorry, I had to lighten it up just a little bit, but not to make light of
Yeah.
what's going on. But I'm just saying, like, these are
And
supposed to
then
be these
they want to
hardcore
hide
people.
masks. hmm
You wearing a
Then they want to hide
mask,
behind a mask, trying
so
to harm people because you have decided, oh, they don't belong in the country. You don't belong in the
yeah,
damn country. This is
exactly.
stolen land.
There's
Don't get
so
me
many
started.
things people want to try to pretend as though we are not in this position. And
hmm
like I said, if they willing to do this, because let's be honest, Miss Good got the black people treatment. They wasn't
hmm
worried about her in the beginning. You had the president lying on her.
Yeah.
You had Christy Noam's ass lying on her, which I'm gonna play what the hell she
hmm
said. But yeah, it is.
Her
And
old
like I said,
cracked on the ground face.
MAGA face. And like I
hmm
said, I'm going in on everybody this year because it's just enough. I'm tired of hearing it.
Exactly.
We have to do something about
Exactly.
it. This is insane. I am not gonna live in a country where I already got to deal with. I'm a woman. I'm a black woman. I'm not rich, right? So it's like
hmm
I got to deal with misogyny. I got to deal with racism, classism,
hmm
sexism.
hmm
And now you just want to send because he's doubled down. He sent more troops. He sent more ICE agents to Minneapolis. But I'll let you sit with that for a second. I'm gonna get
Mm.
this video up. Uh the story I found, her name was Veronica Martinez. Of course, they're not
Mhm.
really talking about her like that. And it's not a lot of information, but she was also taken out by ICE. And then they
Mm.
just arrested a young man. Because guess who is working with the police? Target,
Mm.
Home Depot, Target. They are working together. And so now they've made Miss Good the face of it because it was like right there front and center.
Yeah.
But of course, this man was taken out on the 31st with an off-duty officer. I cannot find. Hold on, it was another.
Hmm.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna show the video of the daughter.
Okay.
Um, it just broke my heart. Like I can't believe that. I do. I believe it. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be 1,000. I believe it. That here it is. Here we go. All right, guys. So hold on. Oh, she sounds so sad. I just want to lay out. What's up, Seymour? What's up? Look at the 1960. Yes, I understand. Yes, I am very aware of the immigrant. We again, these are talking points, political movement to get people off what's happening. That our country is being gutted. He's doing it just like he do his businesses. And all his administration is all for it. They don't care nothing about the amendment. They don't care about the Constitution. None of it matters. And with this person in office and his administration, not once but twice, we want to sit up and pretend like we didn't know that this man was going to do what he did. Welcome back, Cleo.
My bad. I got lost.
Oh, you good? Okay, here you go. So I'm about to share my page. All right. Can you guys hear it? I just want to make sure you can hear it.
Killed by an off-duty ICE agent.
Hold on, I'm gonna start it over.
Guess who has a GoFundMe?
My name is Anaya Porter. My father's name was Keith Porter Jr. My father's dead. He was killed by an off-duty ICE agent. It was unjust.
So if you
I've seen things I don't like, and I want to remind people that this is real life. This is my real life. This isn't news. This is an article I can just swipe away on. My dad's dead.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you.
What you say, CM? Crisis actor? What are you talking about?
Ain't no acting. Her father is gone.
How do you know she's a crisis actor? I need you to hit the link on that one because I'm trying to figure out how that even comes up. How do you go there? But let me continue on. Well, like I said, it's like, come on. How much more do we need? Do we need more? Like what? Hold on real quick, guys. I want to just show this one. Shout out to Rashad Ritchie, and I love his show.
Cold was the way.
All right, I want to make sure everybody can see. What's up, CM? Welcome.
What's up, Chocolate? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Okay, sir, because we're gonna jump right in it. Why? Who's a crisis actor?
I'm quite now. Did you watch CT shows earlier? I don't know if you did.
No, I don't watch his show. No hate on him, but I don't. Go ahead.
No, I try not to watch it either. But some dude got on there. He called on there and acting like that dude was his cousin.
Oh, really?
He couldn't like name like even the address where it happened. Because I'm actually from the San Fernando Valley where this happened. I grew up in Northridge and Reseda. and it's a very racial area, depending on how nice it is, because they have
And you'll see it. This young lady's
all the Mexicans, all the Hispanics over there are racist against blacks. Like another thing too, black people, they don't go outside at night over there because of the Hispanics. Like you look it up, they're called the Canoga Park, Alabama streets. They are very racist. So I'm kind of questioning that because of that. Just like the dude didn't know.
Well,
Like,
they're targeting black and brown neighborhoods. They're
you
not
talking about
going
ICE?
into the suburbs.
You talking about ICE?
We'll get into it. I got some facts. So we're gonna look at a little bit of this.
I got a very wild take on ICE.
Huh? Say it again.
I said I got a very wild take on ICE, and people are not even really grasping it. Like, and
Well, hold on to your tape. We're gonna watch this. Just hold on to it, and then you got it, okay?
You said we're gonna watch
the
this?
camera. When she concluded her statement, boy, it got me. It got me. Imagine if you had to talk about your father, no longer with us, in this way. Family of a black man killed by off-duty ICE agent pleading for justice. Listen.
My name is Anaya Porter. My father's name was Keith Porter Jr. My father is dead. He was killed by an off-duty ICE agent. It was unjust. And I've seen things I don't like, and I want to remind people that this is real life. This is my real life. This isn't news. This is an article I can just swipe away on. My dad's dead. Please respect him. Say his name. ICE and Black Lives Matter. Justice for Keith Porter Jr.
See what I mean?
Yeah, that poor baby should
Number one, he should be here. Number two,
exactly.
Is he somewhere proud of her? Thank goodness he has a daughter who's able to speak to camera and demand that you say his name. According to The Root, while the entire country continues to mourn the horrific death of a U.S. citizen in Minnesota, another family, this one, is grieving the loss of Keith Porter in California, whose death involving a different ICE agent has barely received national coverage. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. And there, don't tell me, well, visuals.
Because I'm going to be real. I checked. I went and did some thorough research. This man put up a GoFundMe. They put up a GoFundMe for, her father. The family did. $40,000. That's all they asked for, right?
Yeah.
Miss Good, she got over a meal. She didn't, but of course her children and her partner. I think that was her wife. Yeah. We are still living in the same country. It hasn't changed. It's just we think we free. And that is the biggest delusion that anybody can have right now. When you got the president saying, oh, she was a terrorist. They called this woman a terrorist. Then the brother, it was justified. But we want to talk about body counts. What? The economics is changing. Not only is this shit going on, we're getting ready to hit a housing bubble. We're getting ready to hit a car bubble. Like every industry, they have gutted.
Facts.
But so now we sit here, and I feel like my platform is or should be used for certain things. I like to have fun. Don't get me wrong. However, enough is enough of pretending like this stuff don't affect us. I know I don't live in Minneapolis. I'm on the other side of the country. However, ICE is in Phoenix, bothering people. They're arresting people at their jobs. I thought these were criminals. I thought the vote was, ooh, we voted for him because we wanted to get rid of the illegals, the immigrants. Do you know they don't have no fruit pickers? Construction is gone, gutted. They're too afraid to come out. They got the message quick. And we sitting up here thinking, we all right. These systems all connect. And you think if we are now in a country and an administration that will just straight up, and he is correct, he could unalive somebody in the street and would nobody care. That's where we are now. I ain't saying everybody got to be bothered by it, but I'm fucking bothered by it.
No, I see exactly where you're coming from. No,
go ahead, CM. You said you had a take, and then Cleo, I'd love for you to jump in.
I think that the regular law enforcement has lost their jurisdiction, and ICE is the new. They have the jurisdiction over the American people now.
Mm-hmm.
People not grasping that.
They're not connecting with the police, the local police. They don't know who they are. They just show up out of nowhere. And so shout out to the people that's been out here protesting. Shout out to the people who've been out here. And I know it's cold a little bit everywhere. These people are standing outside protesting, keeping the ICE agents awake, singing. They arrested this one guy, but we'll get to that in a minute. But like I said, enough is enough. It has to be talked about. And this is affecting us. Let me go ahead and finish this one up.
You have a compelling daughter saying directly to camera what it is. Why isn't it on the cable? Why isn't it on that morning show where the hosts are married? I watch it. Didn't see it. Maybe I'm mistaken. I'm just one set of eyes. Keith Porter Jr. shot and killed New Year's Eve days before an ICE agent fired multiple rounds into Renee Good's SUV. According to ABC 7 News, his death marked the first recorded account of an immigration officer killing a U.S. citizen under President Donald Trump. I need to read it again. His death marked the first recorded account of an immigration officer killing a U.S. citizen under President Donald Trump. The first. Differences between the two fatal incidents are jarring, which has prompted pause from media outlets who aren't sure about how to cover Porter's story. I think you just start with that. First, he's the first. That's where I would start. Let's not make this complicated, ladies and gentlemen. Both Porter 43 and Good 37 were shot and killed by ICE officials in front of multiple witnesses. Both victims had families and children. Both communities, LA, Minneapolis, demanding transparency, a full investigation into their deaths. The differences between the two fatal incidents are jarring, which has prompted pause from media outlets, as we said. We just can't quite make this one fit. According to ABC 7, the 43-year-old was at his Los Angeles apartment complex observing the holiday.
Cleo, did you have something to say? We're going to wrap this video up. I got the next one. Cleo.
Yeah, I did have something to say. I feel for the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, it makes me think of when I had to deal with
I think that's why
death of my own father. And I had that same dejected look.
Oh my God.
It's like they don't want to give it coverage. And I'm like, let's call the elephant in the room for what it is. He Black. Oh, he probably did something that warranted it.
Right.
But and I'm not taking nothing away from what happened to Renee Good. But let's just speak facts.
It's not about taking away.
She was a Caucasian woman. He was a Black man, and it's always that suspicion and that, well, what could have actually happened if they lied on her? What did they care about
Oh,
him?
Thank
What
you.
did they care?
Segue right into that. So now we gonna get one of the admin, the administration, Christy Nome, the woman who know him, the woman who is in charge of this fiasco that they calling ICE, and they are spending mad taxpayer money. But that's okay, cause we winning. It make me just wanna chewing gum. Okay, let me go ahead. I'm gonna pull this up for use, and then we can discuss. I got one more video, and then that'll be it. So here's Christy Noam. If you're not familiar with her, she's got a MAGA face, and that's all I'm gonna say. And this is what she said happened. Hold on, real quick. See, it would have been okay. They would have got away if the body cam footage hadn't have shown it. This woman said, "I'm not mad at you guys," and then they put 5 bullets in her.
So were you insinuating she didn't have pretty privilege?
Hold on,
Or later, a Republican Senator Tom Tillis said, quote, "It was very unusual to have a senior law enforcement official."
Okay. What did you say, Sam?
So are you insinuating she didn't have pretty privilege?
Have you seen her?
Yeah.
No, got a brick face. That's that MAGA face. All the women that love MAGA look like
liberal.
Who, me?
No, I'm talking about her. Yeah, she's a white lady liberal. Yeah.
No, she's not a liberal. She's a Republican.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like they like the Republican guys where you would consider liberal because of how she looks.
Oh yeah. But she hard dark, and she's a Trumpite. That's what I call it.
You said a Trumpite?
Yes, because she a fan.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Most of them are.
For some stupid shit. That's what blow my mind. Be ready to fight for some dummy stuff. All right, here we go. Fair use. Don't come for me, CNN.
We should note, was Wednesday at 10:37 a.m. Eastern. Just over 2 hours later, the Department of Homeland Security put out a statement definitively asserting what had happened, defending the ICE agent, accusing Renee Good of domestic terrorism. That's a characterization that you reiterated in a press conference half an hour later. Now, Republican Senator Tom Tillis said, quote, "It was very unusual to have a senior law enforcement official to draw a conclusion about an event where the scene was still being processed. Generally speaking, law enforcement would recognize that a life was lost, that families are changed forever, the shooter's life will change forever. We're collecting video. We're trying to assess the situation." Why did you not wait for an investigation before making your comments?
Oh, well, everything that I've said has been proven to be factual and the truth. This administration wants to operate in transparency. I have the responsibility as the Secretary of Homeland Security to know this information as soon as possible. Had just been in Minneapolis the day before.
Shout out to the people who believe, that there's something more to the life after this. And if it is, her ass better go. She better be right there. This is the same woman that was taking prisoners down to, what's the name of that prison that they got that's on
Guantanamo Bay?
Yes. Then tried to deport a man back to Venezuela and ended up having to bring him back. He is destroying the economy. But you ain't hearing that amongst us as Black people because unfortunately, a lot of Black men are conservatives. A lot of Black men lean Republican. However, 79% of y'all voted for Kamala Harris. I'm not going to forget that. So when people say
in another man's hands,
but you are, sir. You're born into this. Nobody chose it. We're born into a system that was already created way before we got here. And so now we have to work in it. And that's how you dismantle it from within. You have to understand the problem before you break it down. And the problem is us as a community. We are the only minority in this country that cannot be deported.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Let me take that back. And Native Americans. Black Americans can't be deported because believe me, if they thought they could, they would have.
Black Americans are the Native Americans. It's just they reclassified as like so many times. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We have to work within what we have now. I understand the history. I've read it, learned it. Now what are we doing? We can't point fingers. This on us. We need to know what the hell going on. And we're not. I used to tell my mother, but way before the internet, I used to say black people live in a bubble. They really think that we're not affected by the things that our governments do.
I mean, most thing our government does is against us.
Yes, but now it's time for the people. Because again, this is when I get into the political side of it. It's we the people. These folks up here can't run nothing if ain't no people in the country. Since we know that it can't happen yet, right? That's not what's going on. They have made things so uncomfortable in this country on purpose so that we don't pay attention to the devilment that is going on in that White House in DC.
Yeah, I don't trust Trump at all.
I don't even understand how anybody could, because let me tell you something. Trump been around. Black folks introduced him. He got introduced through certain areas, but he really got introduced when hip-hop took off, right?
Yeah, I remember Trump being in a bunch of rap videos.
He was in people's videos. He in the movies. You know what I mean? Like he
everywhere. Chocolate.
Go ahead. What you say?
So I remember Trump being in the rap videos, all the Diddy videos in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yes.
All the bars. I want to be just like Trump, balling like
right.
Trump.
How many rappers had that in their song? Right.
That's true.
And now he up here talking about, the blacks, they love me. I love the blacks love me. What? Let me go on so this woman can keep lying.
Had already had conversations with officers on the ground and supervisors and knew the facts and decided that the department and the people of this country deserve to know the truth of the situation of what had unfolded in Minneapolis.
But with all due respect, Secretary, the first thing you said was, quote, what happened was our ICE officers were out in an enforcement action. They got stuck in the snow because of the adverse weather that is in Minneapolis. They were attempting to push out their vehicle and a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over and rammed them with her vehicle.
And none of that happened.
We all saw what happened.
It absolutely is what happened. Those officers had been out in enforcement action. A vehicle had been stuck. They had come to help get that vehicle out. That's when this individual started blocking traffic for minutes and minutes.
You said that the woman attacked them and surrounded them and attempted to run them over and ram them with her vehicle.
Blocked the road for a long time and was yelling at them and impeding a federal law enforcement investigation. And that's what you need to focus on, Jake, is they were breaking the law by impeding and obstructing a law enforcement operation. They were breaking the law already, and these officers were doing their due diligence and what their training had prepared them to do to make sure they were handling it.
Why were they trying to
You
take
said
her
within
out of her
hours of
car?
her being killed, you said that she was a domestic terrorist. How do you define domestic terrorist?
She weaponized her vehicle to conduct an act of violence against a law enforcement officer and the public.
How can
as
you
they are doing that,
how can you assert with certainty that she was trying to hurt the officer as opposed to she was trying to flee the scene?
if you look at what the definition of domestic terrorism is, it completely fits the situation on the ground. This individual, as you saw in the video that we released just 48 hours after this incident, showed that this officer was hit by her vehicle. She weaponized it, and he defended his life and those colleagues around him and the public.
She looked like an immigrant.
The question is, I don't doubt.
I want to slap the
my
shit
position
out of her.
is,
I
wasn't
couldn't
there.
interview her.
I didn't.
I'm gonna be real.
Some people say that it clearly showed that she was trying
Put
to
some
hit
decorum.
him and did. Some people say no, she was clearly trying to move her car and flee and get away. I don't know. What I'm saying is, how do you know? How can you assert for a fact within hours before any investigation, this is what happened?
The facts of the situation are that the vehicle was weaponized, and it attacked the law enforcement officer. He defended himself and he defended those individuals
I
around him.
wonder how many
That
times
is the definition. When there is something that is weaponized to use against the public and law enforcement, that is an act of domestic terrorism. It happened in our shores. It happened here in our country. You don't get to change the facts just because you don't like them. We will continue to look at this individual and what her motivations were. We know that there was, throughout that morning, she had harassed and impeded law enforcement operations. That raises the suspicion level with all of these law enforcement officers as far as paying attention
Is she fucking
to
serious?
what her capacity
Yes,
is.
girl,
And as you
she's
see on the videos,
serious.
and they've proven out that this law enforcement officer took the action that
I
is
just want to
plainly
slap the
clear
taste
for,
out her mouth.
and he worked
Girl.
to make sure that he could
You
save his
lying,
own life and those
college
around
and
him.
face.
Nah, if I wouldn't
Brick
sue
face.
that bitch, her family should sue them. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to look at anybody else's ugly eyes.
Well, I hate
Yeah,
to
I mean,
cut it short, but I gotta go.
Okay, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. You know that.
Of course.
I'll
Of
be doing it
course,
again.
I'll
You
definitely
know,
be
I'm
back again. Yeah.
yeah, I'm getting there. I promise you to be more regular, but I just definitely wanted to, you know, talk
Yeah.
about it and kind of.
Yeah.
But thank you
Well,
for
it was
coming
nice
up.
meeting you, Sim. Of
Nice meeting you
course.
too.
All right. All right.
All
Have a
right.
good night, y'all.
You too.
Bye, Cleo.
Bye. Wait, let me make sure I do it right because I was about to just close the page.
You want me to drop you? You want me to drop you off the
No,
stage?
I got it. I got it.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I couldn't have sat there and listened to her lies.
I just don't trust politics. It's two birds of the same wing. Why are they always doing stuff in Minnesota? Every time they about to pull something, they do something in Minnesota. Is it because it's the Twin City? Like, is it?
Yes, because there's two things going on. One, it's a large Somali population. Two, they trying to get rid of what's her name? Omar. He hate her. He can't stand her. Remember, he said, you know, the countries that aren't European, if they're African, Haitian, Caribbean, we ain't shit.
Yeah, they're not.
So
That's
it
what I'm
is.
saying. That's why I try to not pay so much attention to Somalis. I know they're just scapegoats. Like, what about all the other tethers and immigrants that violate the 13th and 14th Amendment?
Yeah, call them people tethers. That's so crazy to me. But I get what you mean. But I mean, for me, I know how important this year is. Can you turn that down just a little bit, please? Hold on real quick. Anyway. No, I cannot. I just am looking at how this is going to affect us as this year progresses. The midterms is in November.
Yeah, they're trying to pass something.
No, I cannot turn it down.
They passing all kind of stuff, and I got some more stuff in the chamber, so to speak, because I want to discuss these things because it's like we getting ready to hit a lot of economic issue.
Well, you know, a lot of people that look like us, they're not ready to have these type of discussions. So maybe it's good as just me and you.
That's okay. If it's me and you, if it's just me, if it's a whole room of people, my mouth big enough. My mouth big enough. Listen, because it's time. I'm just tired. I don't want to talk about relationships anymore. Like I can't do it. Like I don't care.
I hate everybody.
But I do care about how this is going to affect us going further.
Well, yeah, it's what they call divided, united we stand, divided we fall.
And that's what this is. We've got ICE taking people out. We've got economic unrest.
We got civil unrest.
And so I had a conversation with some people about the gas prices, right? And so they want to argue me down that Trump got the gas prices down. But the reason the gas prices are down is because a barrel of oil is only worth $50 now.
Yeah, nothing has gone down. So what did they talk about? I went to the grocery store, spent $200. I gotta go again.
Right. I bought some groceries today. $80 for some bullshit.
I went. My friend, he owed me some money, and I went and spent that 100. Then my other friend, he wanted me to use his food stamp card. I spent another 100 on there.
Don't say that
I'm
on
like,
here. Don't say EBT.
yeah, my bad.
You
EBT,
telling on people. Don't tell on people.
but no, it's just yeah, it's like that's still money. Like it's ridiculous. Like $200 lasts us a month. They used to last us 2 months, at least 6 weeks.
I remember where it was family, my family. So it was me, my brother, my sister, and my mother, right?
Yeah.
We spent maybe $400 a month. And that was like filling up everybody. Everybody had something to eat. There was snacks, lunch food.
Probably still going out to eat and getting
right. But now.
Because I'm a person, like, even when I get groceries, I'll try to go out. I'll go out to eat today so I can cook tomorrow and I'll still have more food.
Yeah, I know. Shopping always make you want to cook something or get something delivered because you be tired as hell.
Yeah, but I've gone vegetarian in the past year.
Oh, congratulations. Good for you.
Even though people try to say, you're not going to get your protein. Like, yes, I am. And
you can get your protein from other sources. Like, it's not. There's so many fish, plants. Like, come on.
You think fish is okay?
Yeah.
Why do you think fish is okay?
Oh, Bougie, what's good, child? Look what the wind shook. Right. Right. I'm trying. Listen, I got so much going on, but I wanted to, really, get out here and really start. Because, again, my goal is to create as many things that will bring opportunity. My thought process is how you gain any type of source and power in this country is that we create our own economy. We start taking care of each other. We can do manufacturing. We can grow shit. We can build shit. Like, I don't get why we're afraid. I understand that in the past, yes. However, these folks ain't caring nothing about what we doing. And I don't care if people get EBT because I don't want to think about babies being hungry. I don't want to think about old people being hungry. You can't function if you can't eat. I have a rule of thumb. I don't mind if my money low, but I can't have no food and my money low. Like that, no.
Yeah. I like to think of myself as financially literate. Like,
you have to be, especially now. You got to navigate through it.
Yeah, well, I've always been like that. Like, that's what I was trying to tell you. My family upbringing. My dad's on Motown. I'm from the same place where Keith Porter dude is from. I was born in the other side of the valley. Like, you know where San Fernando Valley is, right?
Yeah, I've been to Cali before. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know how everybody calls each other cousin out there.
Yeah.
So my nephew's in the NBA. My other co-family is Blueface, and like I use his mom's address. Like I used to call her Auntie Carlissa to go to go to school in Northridge because my mom couldn't maintain a house, and so we stayed at my sister's house, which is a Section 8 house, like in North Hollywood. But listen how they designed the valley.
Mm-hmm.
So guess the two places in the valley where you could only get Section 8. North Hollywood. Yeah, North Hollywood, Panorama City, and Pacoima.
They always do that.
North Hollywood is a Crip side. Panorama City and Pacoima is the blood side of the valley. I've never been to Panorama City, Pacoima, even though I lived there for 18 years.
We across the country, like going back to what you were saying, Section 8, like what should be said is the affordable housing. That's what it's called, the Affordable Housing Act.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to help people regardless, whether you were working or not, to help you have housing, especially if you have children or disability or you're elderly. You know what I mean? Like these things are there, but unfortunately, our community suffers the worst. We don't have how many Black-owned retirement how many black rehabs. Like, we have to focus in on, hey, Stanley, welcome. Thank you for coming through.
A crazy man Stan.
Yeah, I love me some Stan. He funny. Yes, bougie. I don't know if I'm going to use the word divest, but I will tell you that I've been looking at land like right next to the Canadian border. Like,
you know, I found some stolen land in my dad's name in Detroit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it says my dad's 135 years old. Like,
dang.
Yeah, and he don't care. He rather just cuss me out and talk about what I'm not doing.
Oh, wow. I hate to hear that.
Yeah,
My parents is gone, so.
Yeah,
My dad and my mom. Yeah, they both gone.
And it's just like, even with the Minnesota thing, like, you can look my name up, Clifford Moore. Like, that's my name.
Don't give me your, you can put that in the back
Nobody gonna
check.
do nothing to me. What they gonna do to me?
Okay, if you don't care about giving your
So I
government.
actually had a case against the cops. That's why I talk about this all the time.
Well, see, that's another reason too. I guess that's where we would have that in common. Our father, unfortunately, left out of here tragically under the hands of someone else. And
yeah,
I had
my mom almost got me killed by the police, chocolate. Multiple times in Texas.
My father got arrested. A week later, he was gone.
I've seen some. I've been, like I told somebody yesterday, I've been in jail every year of my life. I'm 36. I told you where I'm from. I live in Texas, Houston, Texas now. So I mean, I live in two.
You don't want to go to jail this year, do you?
I mean, if I can't, I'm not scared of it. Like, so the thing is,
Oh yes, honey, bougie, I'm with you. Yes, divest is cool. I'm joking, but yes, I can't. I don't.
I live in the two most profitable. You got to think about how the states profit off the prison system.
Yeah, of course.
I live in the two most profitable cities with the two most dangerous jails. So
well, it's called the
prison industrial complex.
School to prison pipeline.
Oh,
that's why
they
test our kids in the 3rd grade, and that is how they determine. But one of the ways.
Prison is so.
How many prison beds?
Huh?
They want to know how many prison beds. Those tests that they used to give us. That's all that is. And like I said, I got the opportunity to work with several different cultures of children. All Caucasian, Mexican, Native American, Black, the whole 9.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's just a huge difference. And I think
they have the man in the home.
No, they don't, see him.
You don't think so?
These facts are not true. No, honey. They're single mamas too.
Yeah, but
they might be married. Listen to me, baby.
Sorry.
You good. What is not discussed is that you can be married and still be a single mother.
Facts.
So I'm speaking more in the morale of watching families, and the husband might be there, but they don't make enough money to pay the rent and feed their kids.
Yeah, or the wife just completely just disrespects them because
or she's home. And he's the only one working.
Yeah.
And so they started a program where this is why we got breakfast in the morning for poor students. Why they started the system of
the Black Panthers actually started that, and the police officers got jealous. Did you know
I'm gonna be 1,000. We need to get our children. If we really worried about our futures, because we gonna get old or we gonna die. It's something gonna happen. I get so tired of hearing folk out here talking about kids. What are you willing to do? You willing to go build some new schools? Because that's what we need to do. We need to get our babies out of these public schools. We need to build schools. And for the parents who are comfortable with being online, we need to have that as well. Now, I know I can't do everything, but I know once I make enough money off one thing, I can pay people to do the others. Because I want to see my community be better.
You got to let your money work for you.
That's it. It's not about how much, the money per se. Like, it's what you're doing with the money. We still have food deserts. We still have issues with medical. We still have issues with health insurance. And now, for those of us who pay for insurance, it's about to go up. It's about to go up exponentially. And you worried about somebody getting the EBT? Calm down. Half the country gets EBT. There's only 330 million of us here, give or take. Bougie. Listen, I have been doing so much stuff in the background, and I want to show y'all everything, but I can't. So I got to do it in pieces. But like I said, listen, we in there, Bougie. We in there, babe. We starting now. We starting now. If we need to know about the things that are happening, that are affecting our pockets. What's getting ready to come down the pipe?
That's why I love studying. My bad, interrupt you.
No, you good. We still dealing with Project 2025. And do you know they've gotten 60% of that done? But we're gonna get into it because I'm gonna break that down. Yes, I'm here, honey. I'm here. I'm back. I'm coming back. I'm with a vengeance. Because we about to drop some stuff. Because I do want to talk about some really, wild topics that's going on. And I know some Black folks may not be involved or want to, and that's okay. Everybody don't get on the train. That's in any culture. However, I can't pretend that I'm comfortable living in a country where one of my rights have been taken away as a woman.
Can I tell you about my my last case against the cops real quick?
Give me 1 second and yes, let me land it. We are unprotected. We are kind of like blind in the woods. There's so much going on, and that's the purpose. Food high, rent high, and it's getting ready to go up. They up here talking about they adding more money to the rent when whole families is living in their cars. But we don't need to build no community. That's what I've been told. These past 3 years I've been out here. Chocolate, that won't work. That you can't do that. Yes, we do, Bougie. I want to, and my goal is to solidify what I'm doing on and offline. And then I want to start a think tank of like-minded people so we can get some shit done. Because he's gutting the government, and we and our children and they children gonna pay for this one. Just like we paid for the crack era. That's what we paying for. But go ahead, sir. I'm not gonna be on too much longer. I'm gonna give you the mic.
Are you getting off already?
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay. I don't want to harp on this one. I'm kind of doing like these little
you
lives.
Trying to break back in?
And then I'm gonna jump back. Yeah, like different things. So I'll probably be doing like an hour and a half, because I want to chop them up and get out as many shorts too. So long form, short form.
Yeah, I'm trying to start doing YouTube on a consistent basis. I try to do the long route with my first couple videos, and now I got to buy a StreamYard.
Well, no, you could just you don't have to buy it. You can use it, and it's still effective. You can only have 6 people up, but that's the difference.
I need 50 subs. I got like 34.
CM, you hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, sir. But
yeah, I think you're doing the Lord's work. We need more. We need more FBA channels.
I just don't. I don't play around with the religion piece, but I do believe.
Oh, I'm not religious at all. You know that.
Yeah, I do believe that we are connected regardless of what religion you believe in.
Yeah,
We are, as humans, connected. Oh, she said if you want to, you could drop your link, because I don't care about that. You could drop your link if you want subs. So when you come through, drop your link. I'll make sure to remind people to do it. But I'll be, doing longer lives. Really, in honesty, the goal is do a few more this week, and then I just want the camera gotta work so y'all can see what we doing up there. We gotta show you what's happening.
Okay, I'm not. Since you're about to end soon, I'm not gonna go on about me. So what we
No,
got?
no, no. Here, I'm a you got it. Go ahead.
What you
I
about? What
told
you
you.
gonna
You
go
told
about?
me you was about to tell me about that. Go ahead. You got it.
I'm gonna go with the legislation part. Why do they keep making statutes and laws to go against it since the 1500s? Like, because the white man was the original slave. If you look at the Naturalization Act of 1790, when it was about
Well,
the free
we
white.
had. Well, to your point, we have more slaves now than we ever had in
Oh yeah, shadow slavery.
In the world, and there's levels to it. Like, for instance, the computers we use and the phones we use, what is being harvested and how it's being harvested.
Nobody talks about that.
They got little kids mining it.
We was outside climbing trees.
Yeah, in parts of the Congo, in parts of, I'm trying to think what was the other country, but definitely in the Congo, because that is money and civil unrest. And our government is complicit because we've helped put weapons in the hands of these people to dominate other people. Because that's it. Think about this. If the Europeans coming here hadn't had weapons, this would be a totally different story.
I believe, like they say, history always repeats itself. They brought all these other nations here to go against us around the world. So every law is against us for a reason.
And that's why we have to change it. We have to fight to change it.
Well, we're gonna have to kick these Africans out the black community. The people like
No.
BT.
No. I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree with that, and I'll tell you why. We live in a country that's a melting pot. I don't look at, unless somebody say to me, I don't think you black, I don't care. These people they are part of our lineage, whether we want to believe it or not. We are the products, these generations. We are the products and mixtures of the indigenous, of the slaves, and the owners. So I can't sit and point fingers and say you less black than I am, because I've been told I'm less black because of the color of my skin.
Well, I have too, and I'm dark skinned.
And I've been told that I'm not black enough, right? And I've heard that from other cultures. Not
you know what I think it is, and that's why I say not to let them in, because of the 1965 Immigration Act, where these Africans came over here and they got to cosplay and get the benefits.
But why? How did they? But hold on, we kind of leaving out a big chunk of this. The government knew that. They didn't have to let them in, but they did.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm not gonna blame these people. I can't. Our government, our State Department is letting people in. They stamping passports or papers or whatever and letting folk in.
Our government, both parties have committed treason.
So that's why I said I do believe that since we are in a two-party system, we shouldn't try to split it and try to make a new one. That's a little too far gone right now. We need to vote in our self-interest. I don't care because it's democratic. But let's look at it for the last 20 years. Regardless of them being cut from the same coin, the Democrats are looking out for the human beings that live in this country.
Yeah, this is like I see what you're saying.
Because Republicans don't want that.
No,
they want you to work and shut up. They don't want people getting Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. They want that money. Social Security, those are the three biggest groups that is just sitting there.
That's what they
That's why
attack.
they make it so hard for you to get Social Security and all that. Like, these things need to be dealt with. And I know we can't fight everybody at once, but we need to begin. We need to start. We need to talk about it. I don't care if people find it uncomfortable. I live in this country. I wake up every day. The laws that were written are beneficial to me. There was a time in this country I couldn't own land. I couldn't have my own. Not without a husband or a bank account. And that was in the 80s. Like, and now we're supposed to smile and think, oh yeah, this is great. Right. Yeah, bougie. The Democrats might be a little wimpish. I ain't gonna front. The
I
men
feel like,
need, the
I feel like
men need to
Democrats mind their
step
business
up.
more.
But the men need to step up. But let me ask you this. How many black men do you know that are a part of the Democratic setup and out here fighting for folk?
None.
You can't count that many. But
Even
then
if
they
they
want
are
to
Democrats, they're
vilify.
more. Even if they claim to be Democrats, they lean toward more liberal ideologies.
Yes, okay. Because I'm gonna do a show about the black Republicans. All the ones that jumped up and down and was, oh, we love you, Trump.
Yeah, the Trumpers. What you call them, the Trumpites?
Trumpites. I said, look, he up here talking about Trump derangement syndrome. Shit, everybody got black woman derangement syndrome because they just can't keep.
I blame the government too for my black woman syndrome, black derangement syndrome. Because
oh, you got a sub. My girl Bougie sub to you.
Thank you, I appreciate that. One away from 15 away from 50 now.
Hey.
Yeah, I appreciate
So like I
that.
said, I feel as though this is the time where we don't have to kumbaya. That's not what I'm saying. Because in all honesty, I'm on prepper mode.
I get exactly where you're coming from, and I can't disagree.
But of course, I know it's got to be more than talk. But I'm cool with starting there.
This is where it starts.
And then the action. Because like I said, there's so many things I enjoy talking about.
Can I say one thing that I'm really tired
I'll read it. The loneliness of the black Republican. Oh, okay, babe.
Can I say something
they didn't
that I'm
do.
really tired of, Chocolate?
Huh?
Can I say something that I'm truly tired of, especially on YouTube, and I guess in real life too? I'm tired of these Africans and these immigrants acting like us, and then they're the only people that are running panels like about us, like they don't like us. You know what I'm saying? But you're right that we need to include them. But I say we only include them.
I say include them economically, not necessarily that we got to tribe up. That's not what I'm saying. When you look at how countries work, and then you look how continents work, and big administration, they work together.
Yep.
Regardless of the bullshit, there was a time we fighting China, but everything in our homes say China.
Yeah, and you know what? I have another take
How this work?
I believe that it can say China, but they could be making it in Kentucky somewhere. And saying it came from China.
We could be making it right here, but the lie is, it's cheaper. And here I'm gonna land it here. I'm a numbers girl. I like to get at least an estimate to work with. Last time I checked, putting freight on a ship is not cheap.
Yeah.
Flying shit out of the country ain't cheap.
Oh yeah, I see where you're going with this.
But yet, and here's where the favorite is today, and I'm gonna talk about this next time. Our president is trying to start a war with Greenland. He's saying, and I quote, well, we're going to take Greenland whether they like it or not. And then they was discussing giving the 54,000 people who live there $100,000 apiece. How is that even possible?
You said they were talking about giving them reparations already?
Yes.
I was running water and I heard that. Wow.
Yes. Just look up.
And you know why you were saying that? I was thinking in my head, like, who is indigenous to Greenland? I wonder who is. Like, what nation of people?
Native. They look like native.
They look like us?
Mm-hmm. They look like Asian. They're more Asiatic.
Oh, okay, but are they like...
They got a mix. They got white people. Yeah, there's a little mix of everybody.
Oh, okay, but like...
But it's small.
Yeah, that's what they want, because that's going to be mostly
like I said,
black.
they 54,000 people, and all it is resources.
So he's going to give them reparations?
That's what they said. But
so
here's the problem with all of this. If he goes to war with Greenland, Europe is going to come for us. Because they are they're an ally. We're not supposed to be attacking them.
Chocolate, do you realize that the Black Americans are the only nation of people that never got reparations?
Yeah, we better take them. That's the only way we get them. They can't. Think about it.
No, I was talking about this on some idiot show earlier, and they was hating on me. But they literally can't, because you're going by Black and you're going by African. And my other take, I thought about it on the show through all the BS, is that we're misidentifying slavery with prisoner of war and shadow slavery, which what it always really was. And I feel like since we're saying the wrong thing, they have us doing that on purpose. Mm-hmm. With that, along with the African American.
Well, it's all systematic.
What did you say? Yeah.
It's all systematic. It is not by chance. It's just like what I was talking about tonight. It is not by chance that he sent these ICE agents into a brown neighborhood, which within that brown neighborhood is a large Somalian population. And see, I like to go, give me the facts, yo. Let me
that's why I've been studying history forever.
Oh, yeah, I love history. History tells you exactly. That's why I said when we talk about, we can't see what that look like. We don't know what that look like. Pick up a history book. But now you don't have to. They haven't shut libraries down.
I mean, do we not have a library in our hand? We got the
whole
biggest
library
ever in our hand. That's
right. But you know what's funny is that when you talk to people who want to argue the most asinine points and willing, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, to the death, right? We are, I'm listening to dudes argue with each other to the place of, I'm gonna show up.
When the dudes start arguing, though, I don't like. It's just like when I argue with people, when you try to take it there, I just tell them like,
my
grandmother, die about it. It's gonna be me or you. Like, because like that's what I told somebody else too. Like, y'all act like everybody playing on the internet. I don't.
Everybody ain't playing on the internet.
Exactly.
Yes. The benefit of raising money, the benefit of getting accolades or whatever, but that's not what I initially came out here for. I'm still on the same mission I was 3 years ago, and that is to better my community in some way and provide information that will assist. I would tell Black folks to prepare, save, put it away. Go buy you some extra toilet paper. Start getting you some dry bills. Learn how to can. Like,
slow down on the weed. Go to instead of smoking.
Never that. Don't do that over here. This is a weed zone. Don't do that. That's a part of the budget.
Oh yeah. That's to me. That's eating.
But I'm gonna wrap it up. I so appreciate you coming up, CM. It was really cool talking to you.
I appreciate you being live. Like, you need to do this.
Yeah. I used to go live all the time. Bougie will tell you I'd be doing 12, 10-hour shows. I haven't done it in a long time. Plus, I was on my property for like 6 months. And I didn't have no
You
internet.
about to make me go somewhere and scream and yell at people. But it's good though because they're not versed on history like I am. They don't realize like, dude, when you try to silence me, that just goes to show that I'm right.
Well, that's because
they're obligated.
I won't. I will not be so long. I promise you. You'll see me again this week. I'm gonna do another one.
You need to be back tomorrow.
Okay, all right. I will try to come back tomorrow. Cause what I like to do is I like to just get online. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. Anytime I try to plan it, it never goes right. So I just
what a woman.
Forget it. I'm gonna jump in. But yeah, so yes, we about to plan it. I already talked to my sister. We've already talked about if things go any more left.
I'm ready to go to jail or hell.
No. Can we add another spot? Like,
we can't
get you some land, sir. Go somewhere. Don't just choose them two things. You got options, sir.
But we can't be scared. We can't like
I'm not scared. That's what I said. What I want to do is make sure my family's safe.
Man, our family don't give a damn about us.
My fear is that again, we are coming up on something that's just wow. And all this, there's jobs. That's not happening either. That's a lie. I mean, they just lied to us. And we sitting here chuckling and he no. No.
Yeah, no jobs. How you gonna get a damn job?
Listen, do you know now they got, and I did did I do a video on that? I don't think I did, but I should. On fake resumes, fake jobs.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Indeed, I think, and LinkedIn, and she said yeah, I heard that the minute.
So we got time for me to go over my story about me having black women fatigue. I'm not fatigue, but and I love black women. Will always be my favorite woman. I don't like.
How you gonna say you got black? You can't say that on my channel. Well, you can't have black women fatigue.
You know I don't mean that, Chuck. You know I love black. I love you. I come from you.
Y'all wild from that. Y'all wild. I love.
So and I told you about my childhood. So when we moved to Texas, I moved to Texas. I didn't. The Section 8 house was my sister's house, and it was the gang house. Like, so when we moved to Texas, I went to St. Louis first with my dad. Then I moved to Georgia with my mom. Then we moved to Texas. So I go to prison about 2015, and I got raided. Lost like $1 million, like at least a couple $100,000 that day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my mom opened up the door for the cops. Then like I thought one of my homegirls was here. She's like, somebody, Mom, who's that at the door? She's like, the sheriff's here. I was like, Samantha. It's like, no, the sheriff's here. Like next time, I got 12 cops in the room slamming me on the ground and taking my weed. So
it's not funny they took your weed.
I do 2 years in prison. Get out. Prison was crazy. I worked on a pig farm out there in Texas.
You know what, Sam? I would love for you, if you cool with that, to come back and share that, because I have discussed that many times, is how these private prisons is making hand over fist by using the 13th Amendment, and they got people out here slaving.
You think them Negroes care that go in there and they could be something that they're not in the free world? That's the biggest issue.
I do think they care, but again, if you don't have options, or you feel like you don't have options, you're not gonna do anything. It's all up here. But I cannot blame someone when you look out and you see that you got daggers coming for you and you ain't even did shit to nobody. The fact that you even exist is a problem for people.
Yeah, so I was winding down when I kind of landed. So when I get out of prison, like my mom's still like, yeah, you got to help me $500 a month. I'm like, whatever. So 2023 rolls around. I'm in a great regiment. I'm going to the gym twice a day. Like I had like 15 grand saved. So she was tripping on me, like arguing. So I left. So my dad told me every time she gets a trip and leave, like any woman. So I left like probably 5 times a day. I went to the bar, like 5 bars, like the gym a couple times. So I come back at like 3 in the morning. I had some food. I had like some Cajun pasta and some chili sriracha hot wings. So I come in and she it's 2:33 in the morning. She ready. She's like, yeah. Somehow I ended up talking about like my relationship, like, and then she's like, then I said, you a hoe. You got 3 different baby daddies. How you gonna tell me about anything?
Hey, I'm gonna stop you right here. I can't let you talk about your mama on my
No,
channel.
I said that. And I'm just trying to be accountable. So
I got you, but
then she's like, I'm calling the cops. So I'm like, oh shit.
Yes,
so
bougie, I do. Go
so
ahead.
when she called the cops, I'm like, my jump drunk as hell. I go upstairs. I'm like, try to roll a blunt. My mouth dry. I'm like, oh shit, the cops are coming. So I got a big old 2500 truck, and I live in a cul-de-sac. So I back out the truck, and I hit the gas real hard. Next, you know, I got some cops are on the side of like on a couple houses down, and all black. Mine's just 3 in the morning now. They're like, stop, guns at my window, get out the car.
Jeez.
You try to run me over. Cops, I could end up catching an aggravated assault on a police officer. He said I tried to run him over in my truck. The same thing.
Wow.
You can look at my name and find it. They still, my pictures are still on Google. Like, that's why I ain't got no shame. Like
it's not about you having shame. I'm laughing because you was like, it's on Google. All right.
Yeah, but I learned my lesson though.
Good. Let's not go to jail this year. Let's work on that.
I don't think I'm going to jail again after that.
Yeah, don't.
I don't know how much money I lost.
I don't want anybody to go to jail, and especially prison.
Chocolate, do you know how much money I lost fighting that case?
Honey, I know. I understand.
$100,000 in 18 months. I lost my job.
That's a lot of money.
They try to give me 5 more cases that didn't stick. Like one time.
What you out here wilding? They after you.
No, they just be hating. But it's because I learned contract law though. I learned about.
They be hating. You getting arrested is not being hated on, sir. You had to commit a crime. You ain't got to tell me. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not a criminal. I'm not like.
No, not anymore. You're not a criminal right now.
I'm not. I have that complex mind. I think
of being a criminal, right?
But I learned my lesson from that. Like the point is, like you can look it up. Like when the cops are right there.
We have to do it. You know what? When I talk about, I'll be talking about the prison farms. I do have information on that. So when I do, please come through. I'd love for you to share your experience with that.
About prison?
If you cool with it.
Oh, I'm more than cool with that. Prison. I've been in jail every year of my life, and the two.
Okay, you gotta stop saying like that's a good thing. It's not.
Jail is good.
No, it's not. Okay. On that note, we don't say good night.
A lot of men need structure. I learned.
I mean, I got you, but look, if jail was good, they wouldn't have such a high rate of returning offenders. They're not trying.
I took the good out of it, Chocolate. I should say that you're correct.
Individually, yes, I agree with you, but as a collective, it is really like
Bougie asking why was it good. Can I touch on that just like quickly?
Bougie, not right now. I'm getting off here. We gonna still be on here. Go ahead, sir. Okay, 1:30.
Well, I'm gonna touch over quick. I'm not gonna go into detail.
All right, go ahead. Give her a little bit. All right, now.
Well, I'm gonna go off my personal experience because I had my father there, even though my parents were breaking up.
Oh, wow.
And they officially broke up when I was 14, 15. I feel like for a male that needs like they say, you need a village to raise a boy. So whenever men go in prison, you learn you make your bed, get up at 6 in the morning. You're not getting out. You what else?
It's set up like the military.
Yeah, exactly. It gives you that structure, like because.
Well, some people take it as structure. I get it. You took it, and you made it work for you.
Yeah, that's why I was able to even beat that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched enough prison movies, reality shows, documentaries. No, it just looks stank. Everything
it's scary. I ain't gonna lie. Like
the women, the men. No, my freedom is way too important for me. Like I enjoy.
They got some damn giants in there that you don't want to fight.
I can't even front like I think what 2 of my exes was felons.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the type of felon you'll see in there, like you don't see them Negroes in the free world, dudes with tatted from head to toe, every race.
Well, yeah, like I said, I think prison is a reflection of our true society. What are these people going to jail for? And what's crazy is we live in a country that our public schools are set up like the military. The prisons are set up like the military. And the Department of Defense has been providing the food to our children. Why? Why is the Department of Defense feeding the kids in the public school?
Yeah, I mean, it's all this. It's by design. All that,
it is by design. So if it's by design, then it can be redesigned. This is made up by humans. There's no lasso of truth stopping us from doing some shit.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? It's invisible, but it's painful, and I get it. And it's not about saving everybody. It's not about any of that. It's about having opportunity, so people can do better and function and thrive. Why would you want your people to suffer? Like if I ran a country, there'd be no way I would I'm gonna let my people suffer, but I'm gonna offer people from another country that I want to take over $100,000 a piece.
Yeah, but we gotta.
But you want to take SNAP away from kids. You want to take medical away from children.
I'm more of a holistic type guy, a sea moss, black seed oil type guy. Like,
well, everybody can't go holistic though. You know they try to make that expensive. If you don't know how to make it, you don't know somebody. But yeah, I'm with you on that. I believe in holistic medicine as well.
I haven't used 2026. I haven't used toothpaste or deodorant since 2024 January.
Okay, then you stink.
No, I don't. I use come on now. Come on. I'm gonna show you what I use. Hold on. You playing with me?
I'm messing. I was just playing.
You funny.
He like, I ain't got no deodorant on. I ain't got bro, what?
I'm gonna show you what I use.
Why would you drop that on me? I'm silly as all day. Don't do that. What are you doing? Uh-oh. We get ready to see you. What's that called?
Can you see it?
No, read it. I can't see it. The letters.
Alkaline remineralizing tooth powder.
Oh, okay.
It has
those pills?
clay, peppermint powder, clove, baking soda, pink Himalayan salt, cinnamon, and tea tree. And then I based it with this coconut oil.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm a coconut shea butter type of girl too.
This is what I use as deodorant, the clay.
Oh, okay, bad. I thought you was like, I'm not you. Oh no, Cam, you're not using something.
Yeah, we gotta, all the perfume, they got the diseases in there.
Well, like again, our country does not, our society does not push us to create our own. Not the mainstream. But then they'll go and celebrate the Amish because they make good stuff.
Yeah, but next thing, man.
Come on, man. Like I just come on. So, with that being said, thank you so much for sharing that, CM. You're hilarious.
Thank you for letting me share it.
Yeah, of course. I like peace. I don't like arguing and yelling and screaming over people. So I'm very limited.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you reminded me. I hope have you been watching? I've been dragging that dude Eric, man. He is that Eric weirdo dude. That dude.
Don't say his name, child. That
I do not like that dude. Crazy. I think he's due funny by a million.
No,
I don't like that.
We done see him. No,
and I apologize, and I like that. I even took his side like a misogynist. That was very.
Well, I appreciate it.
I did not know the dude was a flaming do funny troll. That's my fault.
Good night. No, stop
reading the room.
Good night. Your time is up, sir.
Yeah,
you'll probably see me. I saw T was up, so I might jump over there. But
tell her to unblock me. She and be enjoying me. It was really motivated.
Do with that, yo.
She said she's going to, but It was really Mo that blocked me because I was an atheist. But
Oh, well, hey, I guess I look at it like this. These are all our little homes, right? And you run it how you want to.
yeah,
But for me, I just don't want to have arguments about things that I really don't even deal with. I I respect religion. I respect those who are devout. I come
did you
from
say
a
devoured?
devout. I appreciate that. A cornerstone of my morality definitely came from going to church. It definitely came from Christianity.
For sure.
So I don't get the pushback when we would do discuss it, whether you go to church or not. 71% of the people in this country think, say, or identify as some type of Christian.
I've been heavy religion, and I know about the 501c3s.
Well, see, here was the problem. Long time ago, and then I'm gonna land it. The black churches were the community hubs. This is where we got our information. This is where senators and different people who wanted to get the black vote, that's where they went. And if you stop and think about it, the only time black men have that level of respect is usually their pastor.
Yeah. Pastor Pork Chop.
Big, small, shoot. Al Sharpton, he's a great example. He was a pastor.
Do you know what a
Reverend
501c3 is?
Al Sharpton. Yeah. But
I just
when
trust
you
the church.
yeah, when you look at it though, again, as a collective, I know people's churches bomb here, there, everywhere. But as a collective, we wasn't taking care of our widows and the homeless and the orphans. I didn't see that. I've been to several churches over the years. The building fund, where the building at? Can you tell me that? So I have my reservations. And it's not hate or anything like that. Like I said, my father was a pastor, uncles, aunt. However, titles mean nothing if your intent is not to assist. If your intent is just to become a figurehead and get all this money and live this immaculate lifestyle, for what?
Yeah, and that goes really in any field.
Right.
Church.
Like, for what? Because I'm like, once you buy so many things in this world, there's only so many things you can buy. Yeah. And I think that's why humans like buying other humans. But I'm a pause there. Definitely, you're welcome to come back, sir. Yeah, I really appreciate everybody in the chat. Shout out to Cleo for coming through. We're going to do this again. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I hope you got some info. Please leave comments, like, share, subscribe, all that happy, lucky stuff. And if you have a topic that you're interested in or you want to talk about, hit me up. You can find everything on my community tab on my YouTube channel and reach out. So, like I said, I'm going to be doing a different vibe on here. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Don't cry. It's all right. I promise I will be back. But yeah, I want us to be informed and have better and do better. So whatever my little, show can do, that's what I'm gonna try to do. So with all that said, I'm gonna say many blessings to y'all. Good night. I hope y'all safe wherever you are in the country or in the world. Thank you for coming through and visiting, and please come back. Oh, and don't forget, choose all, choose all notifications so that you can get when I go live. Okay? All right, y'all.
Appreciate you having me up here, Chocolate.
Yeah, no doubt. You're more than welcome to come back. See you.
Thank you. You got a good night.
You too. All right, young people. the one thing I'll say is, I always take this seriously, I should say. If I get the opportunity to wake up again tomorrow and do it again, that's what I'm going to do. So, with that said, I'm going to say good night. Much love. You'll see me out here. Bye.